Hello everyone, my name is Dipali Bendkale, volunteer of a Shivi Forensic, and today I am going to present a topic called thin layer chromatography, also known as a TLC. In this presentation, I will explain its principle, working process, and forensic application. TLC is a simple, quick, and inexpensive technique used for separating different components of a mixture. It belongs to the planar chromatography method. This technique is widely used in chemistry, pharmaceuticals, food science, and also in forensic analysis. The major advantages of TLC are that it is the fast, requires only a small amount of sample, and allows multiple samples to be analyzed at the same time. Thin layer chromatography is a method used to separate a mixture on a plate that is coated with an absorbent material like silica gel. When the solvent moves up the plate through capillary action, the component travels at a different speed depending on their polarity. The results are expressed as RF values, which help in identifying the compounds. Principle of TLC depend on the affinity of compound toward the stationary phase and the mobile phase. Polar compound bind more strongly to the stationary phase and therefore move slowly. Non-polar compound move faster with the solvent. The RF value is calculated by dividing the distance traveled by the compound by the distance traveled by the solvent front. The material required for TLC include a TLC plate made of a glass, aluminium or a plastic and coated with the silica gel or alumina. A developing chamber with a lid is used for the solvent system. A capillary tube or micropipette is used for spotting. Visualization methods include UV lamps and different chemical spray reagents. The procedure of TLC start with preparing the TLC plate and drawing the baseline. Next, the sample is spotted on the baseline. The plate is then placed in the developing chamber containing the solvent. As the solvent rises, the components separate. Once the solvent reaches the top, the plate is removed and the solvent front is marked. Finally, the spots are visualized under a UV light or using a spray reagent and RF values are calculated. TLC spot can be seen using various visualization techniques. These include UV light at a 254 or a 366 nanometers, iodine vapors, ninhydrin for amino acid, and other sprays like potassium permanganate and sulfuric acid. TLC is used for identifying compounds, checking the purity of sample, and monitoring chemical reactions. It is also used for separating pigments, amino acid, and alkaloids. Because of its simplicity, TLC is used in pharmaceuticals, research laboratories, and the food industries. The main advantages of TLC are that it is a simple, inexpensive, fast, and requires only a small amount of a sample. Multiple samples can be tested at the same time. However, TLC also has limitations. It is mostly qualitative, has a limited resolution for complex mixture, and it is not a confirmatory test. Therefore, advanced techniques like GCMS or HPLC are required for confirmation. In conclusion, thin layer chromatography is a fundamental analytical technique. It is extremely useful for preliminary analysis in forensic science. Although it has limitations, it becomes very powerful when combined with the advanced instrumental methods. Thank you for watching this PPT. Hope this PPT is very helpful for all of us. Thank you once again.